So subtracting decimals. Very similar to adding decimals. You've just got to go ahead and remember to line up that pesky decimal point and then regroup when necessary, just like you would do with any subtraction problem. So you got three examples here. 12.46 minus 7.2. If we were to do that, we'd set it up the way we always do. And we'd set it up like this. 12.46 minus 7.2. And again, gotta remember here that decimal point needs to be right under the same place. It needs to go up, so it's right there. And as I said before, I like to add the zeros here just to make sure I don't make any mistakes. You can do that on this side. So 6 minus 0 is going to be 6. 4 minus 2 is going to be 2. I got a decimal point here. 2 minus 7 we can't do, so we go ahead and we take 10 away from here. So now we got 0 here. And this is going to be 12. 12 minus 7 is going to be 5. And 5.26 is our answer. And then we check our answer, again, as we always do. 12 minus 7. And that's equal to 5. And so that makes perfect sense. That would be a good answer. 5 minus 3.2. Over here, 5, 3.2. Subtract 3.2. And again, one of the things to remember here, if there's no decimal point, like in this 5 over here, the decimal point is at the end. So we're just going to place one there, and we're going to add a 0 there just so it's all lined up. So 0 minus 2 can't do, so change this to 4. And now I've got 10 over here. 10 minus 2 is 8. Now I've got 4 minus 3. That's 1. And we've got our decimal point right there. Can't forget that. And we check it and see if our answer makes sense. 5 minus 3. And that's equal to 2. So that's very close to our actual answer here, which is 1.8. So that makes perfect sense. Last one here. 10.23 minus 9.99. And again, same thing here. Line up that decimal point. It's a subtraction problem. 3 minus 9 can't do, so we've got to go ahead and take 10 from the next column over. 13 minus 9, that's going to be 4. 1 minus 9, not going to work. And I can't even borrow 0 from this column here because it's 0. So I've got to go all the way over here. I now have 0 in the tens column. I have 10 in the ones column, but not for long because I've got to borrow from there. Now I have 9 in the ones column and 11 over here. And 11 minus 9 I can do, so that's going to be 2. Decimal point right there. 9 minus 9 is going to be 0, and that's all I got. So now let's see here. This is just going to be 10 minus 10. And that's going to be equal to 0, which is pretty close to what we got. And we are done.